We've actually caught some rains across Oklahoma, and Brian, the wheat's starting to green up and kind of show the nitrogen needs.
Yeah, ever since we had that rain, we've really had some good growth in our wheat crop wherever they got rain, and some good development. And right now we're getting a lot of calls on the enriched strip showing up. So, you know, this is a good opportunity to go over how do we manage, how do we sense those enriched strips. Now, the first step when the enriched strip shows up is to go to your local county extension office. All the county extension offices have a handheld GreenSeeker. If they don't, let me know and we can get them one, so that's not a problem. But we go and get that GreenSeeker and we go out to the field, and we want to take readings over the enriched strip, that green strip in the field. Write those numbers down on a notepad, take it in notes in your iPhone somewhere, write those numbers down from the enriched strip. And then right next to the strip, not 10 or 15 foot away, take another pass with that GreenSeeker and write down those numbers for the farmer practice. Now, we want to walk as long through the enriched strip as we can. So if the enriched strip is 100 foot, let's walk the whole area, avoiding bad spots. If there's a dead spot or a wet spot, let's avoid that and get that averages. Once we have those numbers, then we can go back on to either the online calculator or the app. So we have an iOS app and we have the online calculator.
One of the advantages to where we're at right now in this 47-mile-an-hour wind, we're at the Perkins station, and the Mesonet site's just right over the hill over there. And we're next to I can't even speak, next to a green spot in the field. Kind of walk us through what we should do here.
So these are actually enriched strips that we put out for research study, and you get your GreenSeeker from the county office unless you already have one, and you'd walk in the strip. And so you want to hold it about waist high, so you want to be about 3 foot high, and you want it to be level. And when you pull the trigger, you don't release. So you want to pull the trigger and hold on to it and keep it out in front of you level. And you want to be in front of you because if you pull it in to your side, if you pull it in right here, you're going to sense your jeans and your boots. So you need it out in front of you. You can hold it to the side like this. It doesn't have to go forward. It can move any direction and sense just fine. You hold on to the button until you're done with your length. It will calculate the average, and it'll show the average for about 2 seconds. So you need to make sure you get something to write that number down with and save it. And you just walk right back. If you have a really long enriched strip, if it's field length, you can take a point here, get an average and write it down, and take another point. Now the sensor will, if you hold it this high, you'll be looking at an area about 2 foot by 2 foot around. And so that's the footprint it's looking at. So that's why you want to make sure if you're here, you're going to be kicking into it, and it's going to see your jeans or your shoes or your boots. So hold out in front and take that number and put it into the calculator.
What would it be worth doing it on just the regular field too, or just the enriched strip?
Okay, so that's a great point. So you have to have the enriched strip value, and so I say you walk out from the truck, you can get your enriched strip. On your way back, you have to have the off enriched strip or the farmer practice. So you make a trip out, get a number, and on your way back to your truck or ATV or whatever, you can get your second number for the calculator.
What do you do with those numbers after you put them in the system and get the recommendation?
So once you put it in the system and hit go, it'll give you nitrogen rate recommendation, and it'll give you to the pound. And so from that point on, if you apply your own, you can go purchase the product and put it out, or you call in your co-op or whoever your custom applicator is and have them apply.
Well, thank you very much, Brian. And for more information on sensing your crops, visit our website, sunup.okstate.edu.